To effectively use ChatGPT, let's start by breaking a habit. For 20 years, we've been trained to use search engines to retrieve information. Type in a few keywords and hope for the best. But if you treat ChatGPT like Google, you'll get mediocre results. You might have heard people say, talk to it like a colleague. That's closer, but it's not quite right. Here's a better mental model. Think of ChatGPT as a bright and capable colleague who just started at your company 5 minutes ago. They're smart, they've read every book in the library, and they're eager to help. But they don't know you, your company, your clients, or what good looks like to you. And here's the catch. They're too polite to ask clarifying questions. So if you turn to that colleague and say, write a project update based on this email, they won't ask who it's for, what tone you want, or what format you need. They'll just guess and give you something generic that might sound professional, but isn't something you can actually use. Now imagine briefing that colleague, knowing they can't ask follow-ups. You'd have to be so clear that there's no room for guessing. Instead of write an update, you might say something like, I need a project update for my manager. We're 2 weeks behind because of vendor delays, but we have a recovery plan. Keep it honest, but confident. And that's the secret. It's not a magic formula. It's just a really clear brief. So the principle is simple. Prompt as if you're briefing a capable colleague who cannot ask follow-up questions. You need to pre-answer the questions they would have asked. If the output misses the mark, it's usually because the brief missed a detail. So often, if you fix the input, you'll fix the output. And that's the mental model. So there's a great way to think about it. But knowing you need to give a clear brief is one thing. Understanding how to make one is another. This is where learning how to prompt well comes in. It's just about making sure you include everything you need to get a great outcome.